Esquire, the lead counsel to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has called on the AGF, Abubakar Malami, son, to resign from office. AGF asked Malami to quit office following the Justice Minister's infamous reaction shortly after the Court of Appeal, Abuja Division's judgment on Thursday, which quashed all the 15-count charge filed against Kanu by the federal government of Nigeria. The AGF had said, for the avoidance of doubt and by the verdict of the court, Kanu was only discharged and not acquitted. The decision handed down by the Court of Appeal was on a single issue that borders on rendition. Let it be made clear to the general public that other issues that predate rendition on the basis of which Kanu jumped bail remain valid issues for judiciary determination, Malami had said. The AGF had indicated that the federal government is considering the options it has, including proceeding only with the count that were pending against Kanu before the bloody invasion of his house on the 14th of September 2017. However, in a swift reaction on Friday, AGF blasted the AGF and was categorically in calling for its resignation. Now, for the avoidance of doubt, the federal government has no options. It has only one option, namely, to appeal against the judgment of the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court, and the exercise of this latter option should not constitute a bar to immediate compliance with the order of the Court of Appeal, which directed for the immediate and unconditional release of Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The order made by the Justice of the Court of Appeal is sacrosanct and must be obeyed immediately without further ado. The AGF references to the charge pending against Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he left Nigeria in 2017 and indications that the federal government of Nigeria may continue with the charge really shows his total disconnect with the law. With the greatest respect to his office, it is to be noted that the remaining 7-count charge that was struck out by the Court of Appeal after it was allowed the appeal on the ground that the Federal High Court has no jurisdiction to try Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the same charge, with the same charge number to wait, the federal government versus Nnamdi Kanu, charge number FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015 that has been pending against Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the Federal High Court since 2015. The prosecution has amended this charge about 7 times. It is the same charge that was amended to include other counts that brought the count to 7 and then to 15. The Federal High Court struck out 8 counts and retained 7. On appeal, the Court of Appeal struck out the whole charge and held that the lower court had no jurisdiction to try Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That being so, that charge that has been pending against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since 2015 and containing counts of alleged offenses committed by him before he escaped from being killed in Nigeria in 2017 no longer exists. It has been struck out. There is therefore no existing charge on the basis of which the Federal High Court can proceed and try Onyendo. Accordingly, as it stands today, there is no criminal charge pending against Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So guys, what's your take concerning this? It's a pity that they say those who say they are the carrier of law does not even know the law. Honestly speaking, if the federal government do not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think this will do Nigeria government any good, because the international community is watching. They've been watching this case since from the one. Don't even understand what AGF is trying to prove here. Are they in fact, I don't know wetin I want talk again, because the matter now don't come out be say the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed crimes against the federal government of Nigeria. The matter called they look now like Nnamdi Kanu committed crime against AGF, Abubakar Malami. You understand? Because if the court of appeal had discharged him acquitted, and the AGF is still telling Nigerians that no, he never do. They just discharged him, or the court of appeal discharged him. The matter still remain. Why he left Nigeria, in 2017, we never finished that matter. So we go back to the matter. You understand? So it's just too funny. And I believe by now, AGF should have learned his mistake. Maybe he don't really know what they mean by extraordinary rendition. It's a very serious crime. Nigeria as a country does not even supposed to partake in such a thing. You understand? So why is he still pushing when he knows the gravity of the offense they committed? They shouldn't have done what they did. That is the biggest mistake they did. So you just have to let this go. Allow this man to go instead of punishing him for nothing. Even in Nigerian constitution, it's not self-determination is not a crime. But all this while, the way the federal government is taking it is actually causing more problem. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you for always coming out here. Bye for now.